హైదరాబాద్ స్టార్టప్ కమ్యూనిటీ వర్కింగ్ స్పేస్ ను ఇవ్వడంతో పాటు అవసరమైతే ఫండింగ్ కూడా చేసేందుకు క్యూ హబ్ ముందుకొచ్చింది. ఈ వినూత్న కోవర్కింగ్ స్పేస్ ను తెలంగాణ ఐటీ శాఖ కార్యదర్శి జయేష్ రంజన్, యాపిల్ మాజీ సీఈఓ జాన్ స్కూలీ ప్రారంభించారు. మాదాపూర్లో క్యూ హబ్ వర్క్ స్పేస్ ప్రారంభోత్సవానికి ప్రముఖ కార్పొరేట్ సంస్థల అధిపతులు హాజరయ్యారు. అభినందనలు తెలిపారు. రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ సంస్థగా మిగిలిపోకుండా అవసరాన్ని బట్టి ఫండింగ్ చేయడం తమ ప్రత్యేకత అని క్యూ హబ్ ఫౌండర్ ప్రియాంక తెలిపారు.
As a city, Hyderabad has the largest number of incubator/co-working spaces anywhere in the country. So I'm very glad that this is the newest jewel in the crown, and I'm very happy to hear Priya Garu mention this, that this will not just be a co-working space, because I have seen, as I said, there are 50 of them here. And they are of varying qualities. Some, like T-Hub, of course, are the national role models today for the kind of curation they offer to the startups and the kind of support they provide, and the vibrancy and dynamism they have been able to create for the startups there. But on the other extreme are quite a few, which are nothing but just pure play rental space. You just come, find some space, pay some rent and go away. So very little of value add happens to the startups if they are located in that kind of a facility, and we don't want that to happen.
For so many Indians in the States, and so when I first started in Silicon Valley, most of the smartest people were Jewish, and now you go to Silicon Valley and most of the smartest people are Indians, and the Indians are, in most cases, in leadership positions, if not the CEOs of the most successful companies. So I think it's the innate appreciation of what it means to be an entrepreneur, because these big successful companies are still run like they're a culture of an entrepreneurial business. And Indians have been particularly good at being able to adapt to that entrepreneurial cultural issue.
Q Hub అనేది it's not just a co-working space అండి. Moreover, it's more like a new age incubator లాగా. Startup companies కి we want to provide them space. We want to, if possible, we want to do seed funding, and if that product has a potential, and then we want to help them in networking so that they can make the best out of their company. So rather than just renting out a space, so this is more like we are creating an ecosystem where most of the startups would like to have. So this is all about Q Hub. It's 50,000 plus square foot area, and then indulo we have around 400 plus seater capacity, and indulo maybe even more like a half space, not even 50%, I can say 30% we have done as a co-working open desk laga, and the other spaces we just made like a 3 to 4 people కూర్చుని together work చేసేలాగా, like a team effort, team build up laga, so that like any startup companies, if there are only 2 people or 3 people, they can just have their own space, they have their own private area. So, and also we doesn't want this to be a typical workspace. So meer chustunattu we had like lot of collab areas, meet and greet laga, networking ki. So we actually ma space lo we just left lot of the area for collaboration, and so I want like people who come and work here to feel as if they're working in a very nice, like a Google atmosphere. We don't want like a typical like we used to have like a government office lo work chestunattu ala kaakunda, we want it to be like a more peaceful and more work enjoyment chestu cheyataniki. That's what we have done.